at all. Yep, there we go. Yee! Roofed. I've never heard of a roofed forest. What? Oh, okay, yeah. Dark oak, makes sense. No, I don't know the code names for stuff. Code name. I call it. No, I call it the plug forest. Yeah, because Adam built a home in there once when we played Minecraft. Yeah, but no offense, your houses are better than his. Obviously. I mean, you probably know the reason why I build square houses, because I just can't be bothered to waste my time. I don't have the patience to build a non-square house. That's why I build square houses, because I don't have the patience for it. Oh, I watched Transformers last night. Age of Extinction. Because Andy's a bit of a Transformer nerd. So I watched Transformer nerd. I'm just gonna do my introing on. Hello everyone. It's Reese from the Dimensional Gamer here, and today I'm doing Minecraft. What have I just done? Hello? Hello? There we go. No, for some reason I pressed the button and I just couldn't hear you at all. You're fine. Okay, I don't know. I'm glad this is not on PC, because I would have smashed my not. Whoa! I got a massive lag spike. Why is it every time I start? No, it's gonna whisper to you. It's free real estate, and it's gonna eat you up. Are you at your or? Why are you need to take beacon from well? I'm just I thought you can say leave this game right now, because I said that. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Oh mate, I left. Oh, I did not go to sleep till like 1 o'clock last night. I was too busy watching Age of Extinction. It was literally like 1:30 in the morning before I went to sleep. And I was like, well, I'm watching Transformers, so it can wait. Me sleeping can wait. No, I was scrolling through stuff like Instagram and that, and it said watch some movies, and I just thought, you know what, it popped up with Transformers. I was like, you know what, sod it, I'm bored, I'm gonna watch Transformers. Do you know what, I really want them to release, if Blizzard ever released an Overwatch movie on Netflix, I would watch that. True. Mate, Netflix went down yesterday. I was in the middle of watching Netflix and it just went down. I was like, for God's sake. I was in the middle of watching Doctor Who. In the middle of watching Doctor Who, and it just like kamikazed itself. I'm like, for God's sake. Too bad. Too bad. I hate it when Netflix does that. It's like you watch nearly a whole season's worth of Doctor Who, one season, then it just dies and just cuts off. I'm like, Netflix, why'd you have to do this to me? Netflix, if you're watching, sort your stuff out to the point where it don't keep crashing all the time when you're watching a movie. The amount of times I've had to Sort out your body's basics. That dude is creepy. $12. Yeah, I don't like the mechanics of that. I don't like the mechanics of the head teacher. What, like, you walk around a corner and you push into detention, because that's what 8-Bit Ryan played in. You walk around a corner and got a point of detention. It's like, okay, because that's how the game works. Oh, he said, okay. What are you doing in my house, villager? Get out. This is my humble abode. Do 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 do. Sugarcane at its finest. Okie dokie. Okay. So, me and Brandon played Alpha, Blood of the Dead and Tag the Totem yesterday. Good old Tag the Totem. I have to say, not bad. I don't mind Tag the Totem. It's like, I think Tag the Totem's a good map. Hopefully, when it's done, either today or tomorrow, we're gonna do Alpha Omega. I'm gonna get the Easter egg done. And get Alpha Omega up and running. Get the Easter egg going. I have completed an Easter egg on BO4, but I got to the point where it was like I'm bored of this, so I just restarted the entire game. And now so I've restarted the progress again. So now I'm just getting, if I can, Brandon or anyone else to play some Alpha Omega. That's it. It's the storyline to the map I quite don't understand. I get the whole Penel being the Avogadro and stuff and sneers like that, but I don't understand like how you've put the APD, not the MPD, the APD, or as me and Brandon call it, the Apida. I don't get how that can transform something to a different country, because Transit's in a completely different country to Nuketown. That's the bit that makes no sense to me. Black Ops 5 comes out, we'll actually see where Transit is. Hopefully we'll actually get to see where Transit is actually set. No, well, we do know. Okay, let me rephrase that. We know where Transit's set. I just hope that we get to see the new Avogadro, because the original Avogadro from Transit was alright, but the new one, I think the new one's better now that he talks and actually says stuff, unlike the other one that was just silent. It's nice to see it. It's nice to see Treyarch actually getting an old hero. It's nice to see, not hero, it's nice to see that Treyarch are doing an old, like, villain, like the Avogadro, and actually making it the biggest storyline. Same with Brutus, because in Transit, to me, he didn't have that. The storyline that he had wasn't that big like it is now. Same with Brutus. We understand who Brutus was. We all know now that it's not Sonny Ferguson. But it's just a case of now we may get a bigger storyline to the Avogadro than we think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Alpha Omega being called Camp Edward. That's something that I'm not sure about. I know Nuketown was a broken arrow facility. I just don't think it was the right time to show that off. Because people like me who used to play Nuketown Zombies a hell of a lot. I'm used to it being called Nuketown, not a broken arrow or Camp Edward. And also, Camp Edward, doesn't that also sound like Richtofen owns it? Because Richtofen's name is Edward Richtofen. And in my mind, I would think, hang on, if it's Camp Edward, it means that Edward Richtofen owns it. But we all know that he worked for Group 935 instead of Broken Arrow. And also, there's a couple of videos up, not on my channel, on other people's channels, that shows an alternate Blood of the Dead ending where he mentions Dimension 2210, which I'm guessing it could be the place of one of the maps, like Transit, because I don't really know. I want to know where the new Transit is going to be set. Is it going to be set in Agartha or the Ether? I'm pretty sure Agartha was Revelations, but we don't know. I don't know what was set in Ether. I don't think anything was. So yeah, Brandon should be back in about 5-10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, whatever he said. Passive aggressive. I have to say, for someone like Brandon who hasn't played COD for a while, he's actually pretty good. When you see these people that don't ever play COD at all, why did I put that in there? When you see these people that don't play COD at all, and then you watch them play, it's like, oh, okay. For someone like Brandon that hasn't played COD for I don't know how long. I don't know how long. I don't know how long. And it's the fact that when he got back into it yesterday, I sat there and thought to myself, yeah, he's got good again. He's good. I mean, Brandon was always good at zombies. I don't know what it was. It was just, I don't know. But when started playing Black Ops 4 Zombies and other zombies, I don't know, something just like, I don't know. Because I know people out there that I've played zombies with in the past that would literally die in like round 2 or 3. Whereas play with Brandon, it probably wouldn't be till like round 15, 16, maybe even more than that. For someone that hasn't played zombies, I'm proud. I feel like a teacher teaching how to play COD again. Oh, that's funny. So he taught me how to do reverse psychology, and I'm teaching her how to play COD again. I'm not going to teach Jackson how to play COD, because he can teach himself. But by the time that Jackson plays COD, it'll probably be over anyway. Goes on to my next thing. I wonder, will Treyarch leave it at BO5? Black Ops 5, 20, Call of Duty 2020, whatever the name is? Or will they keep going? Because I'd hope to think that they would keep going. Or, I mean, I do and I don't. I do because it'd be nice to see how far they can take it. But it wouldn't, because some things have got to end eventually. Some things have got to end eventually, and I know it's sad to say that, like when I said that, something has got to end eventually. But hey, that's my opinion. I mean, they could do a Black Ops 6, and then try and bring back all the crews, bring the OG crew back, and I think people would actually enjoy that more. But to me, I don't know. Well, for Brandon, it ended. For me, yes, it ended, but I don't care if Black Ops 5 comes out, I'll still play it. It's not gonna be one of those games that a new one comes out and I don't play, because I will play COD like that. I'm maybe not Modern Warfare, maybe just like Black Ops series 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But apart from that, I don't know. My theory is that Treyarch are either going to spend, if it is Treyarch or it's Activision, are either going to spend more time on the multiplayer if we have one, or a zombies. So, in order for them to, or Call of Duty Vietnam, like a load of people have been saying, which you'll have to see, but it'd be nice to see, be nice to know. I mean, what they've got 5 months, maybe even more than 5. They've had more than 5 months. Get it done. Because I think I think that this game's going to be. I mean, I know it's supposed to be every year, but Black Ops 4 was what, 2 years ago? Then Modern Warfare released last October. Now they've got this October to release Black Ops 5. I feel like this game's gonna be. It's either gonna bring the zombie community back to life, or it's just gonna end it. I don't know. That's my opinion. Like, it's either gonna end it or bring it back to life. It would be nice to actually see it come back to life. But as they say, some things have to end. COD's been with us, what, for like about 11, 12 years now? So they, in my mind, when they, in Tag to Turn ending, they finally put the story to rest. They finally let, I know the crew died, but they let the crew finally rest. They've been going at it for like years and years, so in my mind, that was me, and it ended. They can rest. One thing still bugs me though is the multiple versions of Richtofen. Because Richtofen said there's like multiple. He said there's multiple versions of me, which means, is he really dead? Because he killed the one from Classified to get his soul, or whichever one he killed. But there's plenty more. There's got to be, because that you can have a load of Nikolais and a load of Takios and Dempseys, but I don't know. I want to see Dr. Monty again. Following that storyline of Dr. Monty was amazing. I loved that. Following the storyline of someone like him giving us the mystery box and the perks and the chalk drawings, and also knowing that he's this all-powerful being. This all-powerful being that could literally probably turn atoms from the world into a wonder weapon. Or if I wanted to, he could turn... Yeah. He can probably turn a zombie into a Blundergirl or a Wonderwaff. It's fascinating. Same with the Shadow Man. I really wish they could do it where you could play as Samantha from the series. It'd be nice to actually play as Samantha and get her side of it, because we've got all the other sides. But it'd be nice to play as Samantha while you're looking at the MPD, while you're talking to the Origin crew. Play as her perspective, helping out the crew. Because to be honest, I think that would be amazing. Playing as Samantha and her helping out. You playing as her to help the crew out. It'd be amazing. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll make sure you comment anything down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.